Welcome to History vs. Hollywood, the podcast that dives headfirst into the historical accuracy, or glorious inaccuracy, of our favorite historical films and television shows. Today we're diving into the complex and harrowing story of the Amistad and the film it inspired. Steven Spielberg's 1997 film, Amistad, tells the story of the 1839 revolt aboard a Spanish slave ship, La Amistad. The film depicts the kidnapped Africans' struggle for freedom and their subsequent legal battle in the United States. It's a powerful and emotional film that brought this important historical event to a wide audience. But how accurately does it portray the history of the Amistad? That's what we're here to discuss. Amistad tackles a difficult and often brutal chapter in human history: the transatlantic slave trade. The film doesn't shy away from depicting the horrors of this practice, showing the cramped and inhumane conditions of the slave ships, the violence inflicted upon the captives, and the moral complexities of a nation grappling with slavery. One of the film's strengths is its portrayal of the Africans as individuals with agency and humanity. Jimin Hunsu's performance as Sink, the leader of the revolt, is particularly powerful. The film emphasizes that these were not just faceless victims, but people who fought for their freedom and their right to return home. The legal battle in the United States is a crucial part of the story. The film highlights the arguments of abolitionists like John Quincy Adams, who fought to secure the Africans' release. This part of the film sheds light on the legal and political complexities of slavery in America and the courageous individuals who opposed it. However, like any historical film, Amistad does take some creative liberties. Some historians argue that the film simplifies certain aspects of the story, and that some of the characters are composites or are portrayed in ways that serve the film's dramatic narrative. For example, while the film accurately depicts the Supreme Court case, some historians argue that it downplays the role of other key figures and focuses primarily on John Quincy Adams. While Adams' contribution was undoubtedly significant, it's important to remember that the abolitionist movement was a complex and multifaceted struggle involving many individuals. Another point of contention is the film's portrayal of the Africans' journey and their life before being enslaved. While the film provides glimpses into their culture and their capture, some critics argue that it could have offered a more nuanced and detailed depiction of their lives in Africa. Despite these criticisms, Amistad remains an important film. It brought the story of the Amistad Rebellion to a global audience, sparking conversations about slavery, justice, and human rights. It also highlighted the complexities of the slavery debate in America and the role of the legal system in addressing issues of injustice. Amistad is not without its flaws, and historical accuracy is always a tricky issue when adapting history for the big screen. However, its impact on raising awareness of this pivotal historical event is undeniable. It serves as a reminder of the horrors of slavery and the importance of fighting for justice and human dignity. Thank you for joining me on History vs. Hollywood. Join me next time as we take on Vikings. Until then, keep exploring the fascinating intersection of film and history.